very warm welcome as we take a track guide at Imola. And yeah, of course on the F1 game we don't have the Imola circuit, so I have to do it on Project Cars, and I will have to do that with Portimao as it's not on the F1 game. But we look in depth at the Imola track, and I'm really looking forward to the weekend. Famous corners on this track like Tamburello and Tosa as we approach Tosa, and I never forget Juan Montoya and Schumacher into this corner. But really looking forward to the weekend. A historic track but difficult to overtake. We take a fast lap round Imola, and then we have a look at the track on a slow lap. This is a very quick section, very narrow through here, but it's extremely quick. I'm only in a Formula C car on the track guide, so just imagine what it's like in a Formula 1 car. Very difficult braking into here. Big curbs. Obviously on the exit there's high chance of track limits. Hopefully we don't see any of that. And yeah, with the F1 cars being wide, it's extremely difficult to overtake. Very important to get a good exit out here. We saw Valtteri Bottas go wide there, and Max overtook him down the main straight. Obviously DRS will be down here, and let's go for a lap of Imola. So down the main straight, just changing a bit of camera. DRS will be available down here. We saw Danny Kvyat pull off a great overtake. Now we come into the first corner, pull it to the right side. It's very quick this. Obviously doesn't look it on the game, but very quick through the first sector. Left-hander easily flat, pull it back to the right side. This is where Max went off in the 2020 race. Another kind of chicane, but it's very quick. Maybe track limits will come into play on the exit as we approach Tosa. Now, Vettel and Magnussen had an incident here. We had the famous incident with Juan Montoya, Schumacher, as we climb the hill and approach a very quick left-hander. Again, keep it to the right side. Danny Kvyat once again pulling off moves into here. Again, could be track limits on the exit. Now we approach where George Russell lost it under the safety car. Extremely quick right-hander. Two right-handers as we climb the hill once again. Historic venue, Imola, and steeped in F1 history. But it's going to be unbelievably difficult to overtake. This is a difficult braking zone for me. Not sure in real life, but yeah. You don't really want to be clonking the curbs there, because I absolutely clonked the curb on the gameplay and I was very slow through there. And then to end the lap, it's not that difficult. It's just single file. You're not going to be able to overtake, and it's important to get good traction out of the last corner for a good run onto the back straight with DRS. So comment down below, would love to know your thoughts. Yeah, and I think we go for a slow down lap now. No, we're going for another one. No, we are on a slow down. So here is the first corner. Now this is extremely quick. Yeah. Then this is easy flat, not a hint of a lift. As we approach like almost a second chicane. This one is going to be interesting on the exit of track limits. Also, Alexander Albon spun here in the last race. Now, will we see track limits as I go off just to show the track limits? Then we approach Tosa. Can you have a dirty dive bomb into here? It's quite difficult. We did see Montoya get pushed wide by Schumacher onto that AstroTurf. Now we approach the main corner, which will be track limits 100%. This quick left-hander, and I'm pretty sure drivers will be pushing the boundaries out here on the green AstroTurf. And Massey has to take control of the situation. We can't have any nonsense like we saw at Bahrain. He has to stamp down and be bold on this matter, because we cannot have track limits dominating the race once again. Then down into here, very quick right-hander, two right-handers, and then we approach possible another track limits. I mean, it's embarrassing we're even talking about track limits, but it will be a factor once again. Of course, the times have been changed here's another track limit situation. The times have been changed for Friday and Saturday with the funeral of Prince Philip. So the quali has been put back an hour. Well, it's like an hour. Yeah, an hour earlier. So not really. I mean, I've got to say it doesn't really bother me that it's an hour early. I just think it's a bit odd, but that's another topic. And then back down the back straight. So yeah, Imola is a historic track. Very narrow, difficult to overtake. I've got to say I do enjoy driving this circuit, but to overtake, you're really going to have to be brave, bold on the brake pedal. Danny Kvyat literally showed it is possible last season as we go for, I think this could be the last lap of Imola. Look how quick this is. And I did get a bit of oversteer mid-corner there and I had to get wide. Comment down below your thoughts on Imola. Of course, we do a preview, we do a track guide, we cover practices, quali, the race, and driver ratings. So if you are new, subscribe now and let the Imola weekend commence. I'm really looking forward to it. I hope we can see Max v Lewis too. I hope we have no nonsense track limits talk and we can have a good weekend and enjoy the Formula 1 as we take 63 laps round Imola with one DRS zone. And I am looking forward to the weekend as F1 returns after a 3-week absence. But yeah, I'm interested to know your thoughts on this circuit. I mean, as a track guide, it's pretty simple track. It's a pretty basic track. We did used to have a chicane down the main straight, but they took it out. Like down here, you would go left, then right, but they took it out. So there we have it, track guide done. Yeah, thanks for the support recently, and we keep going. I can't wait for the weekend. I can't wait. Massive weekend for Mazepin, Gasly, Vettel, and Valtteri Bottas. Who's going to come out on top? Are Red Bull going to get pulled by a country mile again? We will find out as the Imola Grand Prix weekend commences. Thanks for watching.